I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV, coming to you from the Fontana Lounge at Bellagio. Today is day 3 of Bellagio Cup IV. 446 players began in this tournament. Just about 100 remain. Now, only 100 will get played, and we're hovering around the money bubble. Jennifer Tilley hopes she makes it through, and it looks as though she will. She's got a nice stack. Jen, here you are. You have a lot of chips in Bellagio Cup IV. How did you build up that stack?
Well, you know, I did it a little at a time, and then suddenly also. Like yesterday, I flopped a full house, and the other guy rivered a full house, and so I got a lot of chips there. And then I managed to get away from hands where I wasn't the absolute, and I didn't have the absolute nuts. Like once I turned a flush, and the other guy called me, but he called me with a really big sigh, like,
a little too dramatic?
Yeah, and then he checked me on the river, and I was like, I know he has a higher flush than me, and so I just checked the river, and so I've been doing good in terms of getting away from hands that normally, maybe in the olden days, I would have lost more money on it. And I've been playing for an entire month in the World Series of Poker, so I think I learned a lot of lessons in the World Series of Poker. And also, too, I've got lucky. Like, twice yesterday I had aces against somebody who's willing to put their whole stack in, once against kings and once against ace, queen, and then of course when you have the big stack, it's easy if you don't play like a donkey, because you know people don't want to tangle with the big stack, and so you know just picking my spots and try not to be a maniac, because I used to get a big stack and then I'd still be like a teeter-totter. Yeah, I'd be like wow, you know, up and down with the big stack. But you know I'm going to try and cruise my stack and you know build it slowly and hopefully make it to the money. Hopefully make it to the money. It's only 9 away. How can I miss?
Also still in contention here at Bellagio are top pros like Barry Greenstein, Gabe Thaler, Justin Bonomo, Isaac Haxton, and Daniel Alaei. So Daniel, how is everything going for you today?
It's going all right. Started with 170. I have about 170, but I got down to 100.
How'd you get down and then back up?
Well, early going, I raised a few hands. I got re-raised, or I missed a flop, and I lost a couple of those, and then I made one kind of bad play. This girl limped in early position. I haven't played with her before, but I assumed that she was pretty tight. She was very quiet, and she limped in first position. And I had ace king of spades, and she limped for 2,400, and I made it 11,000. I had about 140 to start the hand, maybe 150. Okay. And she had about the same. Maybe she had me covered a little bit, and folded around to her, and she re-raised at 35,000 total.
That's interesting. What'd you put her on there?
And it's like so obvious aces. And, but for some reason, my first instinct was to fold, and I should have just folded. But then I decided it's only 24,000 more, and called.
Everyone's so deep stacked
Yeah,
here.
I know. It was just kind of. It's one of those situations where if you hit, you might still be dead. So I probably should have just folded before the flop. But I called, and the flop came low, and she bet, and I folded, and I felt kind of stupid. But besides that, after that I was down about 130, and I had about 110, and then I made a flush one hand where a guy bet 30,000, and I moved all in for like 50 more.
You got a call?
And he folded.
Oh, okay.
So that was good.
It still works.
Yeah, and so I'm back at like 170. Tables.
Square one level down.
Tables all right. I mean, I got some tough players. I got David Benjamin, Tim Fan. Vodcon. We got position on David, and Tim's across the table, so it's not so bad.
Well, you play a lot of no-limit cash games. I know they're played fairly deep. Does some of those skills transition to here at Bellagio since you started so deep stacked?
Well, a lot of times on the first day, not so much on the second and third day, but on the first day it really resembles a cash game, and I always feel so comfortable on the first day because I'm used to playing no-limit hold'em really deep, and a lot of the other players aren't. Their skills are more set to like a 30 big blind, 20 big blind, 40 big blind kind of game.
They're used to surviving.
Yeah, so like they're good with the re-raising people all in and stuff like that. I'm not as good at that stuff. I'm trying to get better, but yeah, day ones at the Bellagio are always really good. They have a lot of play.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and good luck in there. Make sure to stay tuned to Card Player TV for full coverage of this $15,000 buy-in World Poker Tour event. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV, and I'll see you later on.